What's up, YouTube? Welcome back for another college football video. I'm back with the boy, the man, the myth, the college expert, Rhett. What's up, Rhett?
Hey, guys.
What's up, guys? So, today's video, we're going to talk about a little bit of the college, our reaction to the college football playoffs, the rankings, and we're going to talk some transfer portals. And, yeah. So, with all that said, let's get started. So, Rhett, do you want to get started with your reaction to the college football rankings, or?
Why you gotta start with me?
You're the FSU boy here.
Well, I will say this. Luckily, I did not go to FSU. As if I did, I'd probably be furious, just like the rest of them. But I get it. I get why the committee did it, and I actually jotted down a couple of instances for that. Like some instances of the playoffs being a little janky, and one of them was the very first year where FSU was, I think, the 4th seed, and we were undefeated. Everyone else had one loss. So that year they didn't put us first when we were undefeated. They put us last, and then this year we're undefeated. We're the only undefeated team we're the third undefeated team, so we should have been the 3rd seed, but then they put Bama in front. I understand it, man. I think our defense is the only saving grace we have right now.
Yeah.
Would a month have been good enough to get Rodemaker ready?
Yeah.
That's a hypothetical we're never going to get to answer, really.
I think so. It was just a concussion, right?
No, I'm saying just to get him ready to play against high-quality competition that he hasn't played against. He's never played against the Michigan Wolverines.
Okay. All right.
And that's who we would have played. So our defense would have held their own. I know that. I mean, we gave up 12 points against Gators and then didn't give up a single point after that. Louisville last week gave up only 6 points, scored only 16 though, had 55 passing yards and however many rushing yards. It doesn't really matter. We won the game, but I got to tell you, I was falling asleep. I think I texted you a couple of times saying I am dying right now.
Yeah.
This game is not conducive for my old man mentality of going to sleep early and getting a good 8 hours of
Your
sleep.
old soul.
Yes, sir. But another thing I would, excuse me, Jesus. The only thing I'm mad about, I would say, is the inconsistency the committee showed, where they gave Liberty the New Year's Six bowl bid instead of SMU, who is irrefutably the better team. I mean, Liberty, fun fact, had the worst strength of schedule out of all teams in FBS.
I did see that.
133rd. And SMU played a way harder schedule if you consider Oklahoma, TCU, and Tulane. Those are the 3 teams you really need to focus on. They ran all over Tulane, destroyed them with a backup quarterback in their house. I think that has to stand for something, but the committee decided to go with an undefeated Liberty team instead of SMU.
Yep.
If they were consistent with their thoughts, they should have given SMU the bowl bid instead of Liberty. But I'm not mad at that. Liberty is the first Conference USA team to make it. Too bad it's against Oregon.
That's tough. That's a tough game.
That's a tough one. Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's a tough loss right there, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah. So, all right. So with that, here's what I think.
Okay.
I thought this was like a horrible decision by the committee. Like, yeah, I get it. You want the 4th best team, but FSU is an undefeated conference champion, and I don't think there's never been a Power 5 undefeated conference champion to miss the playoffs. And
never.
Exactly. So I thought they should have got a chance. You know, I think that defense showed that they're good enough that they'll still be in the game against Michigan. So I really was curious about that matchup. But I understand the committee had a hard decision to make between Texas, Bama, and Georgia. if they were gonna put Bama in, they had to put Texas because Texas beat Bama at home, or not their home, but Bama's home in Bama. Yeah, FSU literally gave no reason as to why you should leave them out. I understand their quarterback got injured, and I've been seeing memes all over the internet. It's like, oh, Jacksonville's quarterback got hurt. They're eliminated from the playoffs. So it's just some inconsistency.
Hey, don't talk about T-Law like that.
Yeah. And, like, it's just, like you said, the inconsistencies, like, throughout the whole year, Florida State was ranked above Texas and Bama. So if they thought they were the better teams, they should have been ranked above those teams, or they should have been ranked above Florida State the whole year, instead of like having them as one of the top teams. So there were some inconsistencies. I thought it could have been better, but I can't be mad with these matchups. It's gonna be awesome. Bama's on fire. Yeah, I did see something on Twitter describing what it was like to decide the 4 teams. They said they were stuck on Bama and FSU, and they had to like think about it overnight, and they had to decide Sunday morning. So a lot of sketchy stuff going on. But one thing I've learned is like when it always comes to like 50-50 like decisions, they always lean toward the SEC schools. I'm assuming that's where the money's coming from. I'm just gonna put that out there. So 100%. That definitely was a deciding factor.
I'm not as outraged as a lot of people. I mean, I had a good 35-minute phone call with my brother about this. He was furious, and he's a UCF guy. Now, if you remember way back in the day, 2017, they were undefeated. And they weren't just undefeated. They routed everyone they played. Destroyed them. The only team they really struggled against was my Bulls on Black Friday, when it was like a 42-45 game. And UCF took a kickoff to the house to win it. But UCF looked dominant that year as a group of 5 team, and then was 8. Not even 6, really. And then they dog-smacked Auburn in the ball game, who was 6. So the committee has made a lot of mistakes in the past. It's almost an impossible position to be in if you think about it. I think every year besides maybe 2 I can think of, especially last year. Last year, the committee got it right. I will say that. The 2 games that we got were really competitive, thrilling games on December 31st as the ball was dropping. You weren't there with me because you had bedtime, I think. You had to get your nighttime milk.
That's the irony right there. I had a bedtime. You're the one with the old soul that goes to bed early, all right?
Yeah, but you left.
What do you mean?
You went home to mommy.
What do you mean?
That's exactly what you said to me.
What are you talking about?
You said, listen, man, my mom has to tuck me in tonight.
What?
It's a
What
tradition
is going on
here in my family.
Didn't I watch the game with you last year? I watched both games.
Drops. No, you did not watch both games.
Yes, I did.
You went to sleep. You went home.
No, I didn't.
I promise you.
No, I watched
the whole.
Get down on I watched the whole game. It was Ohio State and Georgia, and Ohio State missed the kick right when it was New Year's. I was there. What are you talking about?
No, we gotta get Dandon on here to mediate because you're just talking rubbish right now.
What is going on here? Liar. I won the Bull Mania competition at your house. I remember that.
No, I know that's a lie. I know that's a lie because I was in Tampa when you won it, asshole.
Wait.
How about that?
Oh, wait. No.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I was there for the semifinals. That's what New Year's was.
I know you were, but you left.
No, I did.
You went home.
Yeah, I left after the games.
No.
All right.
You did.
Let's just move on.
It's fine. It's fine. You didn't. You left. You left a thrilling game, by the way. I think you decided to go home at like 11:45 too. It was weird. I will be honest. I was like, maybe he doesn't like me anymore. Maybe 6 years of friendship we had is down the drain. I'm not sure.
What the heck, man? Why are you lying right now?
I'm not
lying.
Anyway,
what were you talking about
my
anyway?
Heart rate is going. My heart rate is steady right now. But as I was saying, there have only been 2 years where both games have been competitive. Other than that, the committee has gotten it terribly wrong in at least one game. We can agree to that. And I'm telling you right now, the committee is praying to whoever God they worship that Michigan-Bama is close. Because if Michigan dog races Bama, there's going to be even more anarchy.
Oh, boy.
And there's nothing we can do at that point. It's all done.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that. I don't know. I think Florida State would have been competitive with Michigan, but Bama, Michigan's a good game. That's a great game. Texas, Washington, that's also a great game. Can't complain with the matchups.
Yep.
TCU, made it last year, and they beat Michigan. So,
Mm-hmm.
any place, anytime. All right. So
Yeah.
that covers the playoff rankings. Now we're gonna start talking about the transfer portal. So I think one of the first players I think I saw that entered the portal was like DJ Ugabuga from Oregon State. That was surprising. You got a lot of great talent in the portal this year. You got Dylan Gabriel, Kyle McCord. He entered the portal.
I saw that.
That's insane.
I did see that.
Kyle McCord, Dylan Gabriel.
Wouldn't it be funny if he came to FSU?
That'd be pretty great. Riley Leonard's in the portal as well. So you got all these talents.
He already is.
Yeah.
He's pretty much committed to Notre Dame.
Is he?
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, I'm looking at 24/7 Sports right now, just jotting down some names.
Yeah.
But I saw Riley Leonard is almost destined to go to Notre Dame. I think it's because of family ties.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, I had a theory myself. I thought it would be Texas A&M because of the Duke coach going there. But then you brought up they still have Wingman or something. I call him Wingman. He's got Wingman there.
Yeah, Wegman.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
DJ Ugabuga.
All
is
I make is
projected to
good
go
points,
this year.
dude. I do not want him. I do not want him. I do not want him.
Yeah. What about
I have to say that guy's name for a whole year. Jesus.
Hey, he's one of the top talents.
God, you're gonna kill me.
Another quarterback talent, Dante Moore from UCLA.
Yes, sir.
Any thoughts on that one?
What about your boy?
Oh, Max Brown?
Well, I was gonna bring him up, but Grayson McCall. You want
Oh.
him on the Gators? you
Grayson
said.
McCall. Yeah, but he's not going to the Gators because Graham Mertz is still going to be on the Gators. He's still coming back.
Yeah, he's definitely going to the Gator. He's definitely staying as the starter. Yeah, that's what they all say.
He's about to be, what, 24? He's going to be a super senior?
Yeah, man.
But one of the biggest quarterback talent that's in the transfer portal, you got Cam Ward. I'm looking at the rankings. They have Will Howard at 2 somehow. I'm surprised about that. I thought he had a role.
What are you on? Are you on ESPN?
I'm on 1. Wait, no. Is it 1 or on 3?
Oh yeah, I got it. Okay, yep.
So I'm looking at their
Gotcha.
rankings. They had Cam Ward at 1.
Yeah.
They ranked the top 10. They had
Uh-huh.
Will Howard 2, Riley Leonard 3, DJ Ugabuga 4, and they get this. This one's funny. Tyler Van Dyne at 5. That's a tough one. Will Rogers is 6. I thought he's a good talent. Who the heck is Max Brosmer? You ever heard of him?
He's the one from what is it? New Hampshire? Is that him?
UNH.
Yep, New
University
Hampshire.
of New Hampshire. I haven't heard of him.
Mm-hmm. No one has, but New Hampshire's a damn good FCS program.
Okay.
Or program, as Pat McAfee would
Program.
say. Who knows? Who knows how good he's going to be, or even what team he's going to go to? I mean, FCS is a huge jump, or FBS is a huge jump from where he's at.
Yeah, that's true.
So I wouldn't expect a decent first year in FBS, but I don't even know what year he is.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Oh, he's going to Minnesota.
Oh, is that confirmed?
Yeah,
Minnesota.
24/7 sports.
You got a quarterback.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, you got a quarterback.
Max
eh?
Brosmer.
Max Brosmer.
He was a 4-star. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's transfer ranking. Sorry, that's transfer.
Okay.
He's a 4-star transfer ranking. He went to Centennial High School.
No way.
Let's
Are you
go.
joking?
Centennial, Georgia, but
No.
still. Shout out to
I was
Centennial.
gonna say. There was 0% chance that was happening.
But another name that I think is going to be very interesting is Daquan Finn out of Toledo.
Okay. Oh, I did
He's
hear about
brought
that.
them to stardom the last 2 years, and he's now in the transfer portal.
Yep.
I think this is more of a he wants to make a run for the national championship. He's a good enough quarterback to do it.
Yeah.
I'm really high on Daquan Finn. If he wants to come to Tallahassee, I will accept him with open arms.
Yeah. Okay. He's good. Yeah. You got I'm very interested in some of these teams. So Max Johnson, he transferred to North Carolina. That's confirmed. I'm really interested to see where Grayson McCall goes. I'm just looking at some of the other players that entered the transfer portal. One thing that's been trending online, Julian Fleming, a wide receiver out of Ohio State, is transferring.
Yeah.
So what's going on in Ohio State? Why is everyone transferring out of Ohio State?
This happens every year. I wouldn't look too much into
There's
it.
a lot of backup talent.
All the big schools have names that you've heard of.
Yeah.
Leave, and you're like, whoa. Especially since the transfer window has popped off the last 2 years. I mean, this is common. He's not going to go anywhere crazy. You know, he's not going to. You can't go up from Ohio State, especially the wide receiver group. With what's the guy's name? Hartline. Brian Hartline, the wide receiver coach.
Former Dolphin.
He's one of the best wide receiver coaches in the nation, so you're not going to get better than OSU.
Okay.
So he's going for more play time. He's actually right out of Miami.
Okay.
He went to,
go to
I want
Miami
to say
then.
American Heritage. Yeah, let me see.
Spot.
Julian Fleming. I think it's American Heritage is where he went to school. Let me look it up, though, because I don't want to be an idiot.
Okay. And then why you look that up?
Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he wasn't even in Florida. Whoops. No, he wasn't. I'm thinking of someone else then. There's someone from Florida but this guy was the number 1 receiver in his class in 2019 or some shit like that.
I did see that.
He's been suffering from injuries his whole career. I'm excited to see where he goes. I think it's a fresh start, but he's not from Miami. I'm thinking of someone else. If I find him, I'll let you know.
Okay.
But he'll probably go to like USC, Colorado. He might ride the Colorado hype train, actually. He seems like the kind of guy to do it.
Colorado?
I think he
I
might
don't
go to
think
Colorado.
so. I don't think so. We'll see, though. I'm expecting...
That seems like a good pick for him because you don't understand. Julian Fleming, when he was a senior in high school, if NIL was a thing, he would have been swimming in money before he even went to college. He was a huge recruit.
Fleming? Yeah.
He kind of got under the lights. The lights were a little too bright. He got hurt a couple times. He just never really performed the way he should have, especially with that much notoriety. So wherever he goes, it's going to be a place where the lights are bright. That's why I say Colorado, personally.
Okay. And then just looking at some of these predictions for the quarterback, because, quarterbacks are the bigger names in the portal.
Yeah.
So on 3 has Riley Leonard going to Notre Dame. Like you said, that's where it's most likely because of family connections. Dylan Gabriel, he's projected Oregon. That'll be a fun one. That's a good one.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Will Howard's projected to go USC. To the
I
Trojans.
saw Washington. Oh, no. Sorry. Will Howard, you said?
Yeah. He's projected to USC Trojans. Protect yourself at all times.
It always comes up, man. Somehow, some way, the Trojans will always come up. Give us a sponsorship. Come on. We have 45 subscribers.
Come on, Trojans. Come on. Let's go.
Give your boys a shot.
We got you. And then we have Cam Ward, Going to projected to Ohio State. That'll be a very fun one.
I don't see that happening at all.
Yeah, you did tell me you projected him to go somewhere else.
I could see DeQuan Finn though, because DeQuan Finn's from Michigan. He's from that area. I mean, it's got to be a quarterback
From
who
Michigan?
can handle cold weather. Yeah, DeQuan Finn's from
You
Michigan.
think he would go to
I
Ohio
looked up
State if he's
Detroit.
from Michigan?
He's probably not a Michigan Wolverine fan. Who grows up idolizing the Wolverines? Let's be honest.
A
dude.
lot of people. A lot of people. Pretty sure the whole state. Oh.
No, I just like DeQuan Finn. That's why I'm going to throw his name out there a lot.
All right. That's a good one. DJ Goodboy, of course. FSU, like we mentioned earlier. Kyle McCord.
That's crazy.
They're predicting Kyle McCord to go to Miami.
Ooh.
That's a fun one. I don't know, because they
Where
got
he
that freshman.
belongs, in a trash university.
They got that freshman though at Miami. I don't see him picking up a quarterback in the portal, unless they don't like him.
He's from Philadelphia. He's from Pennsylvania. So
Yeah, I also.
maybe like. Go on.
I
Sorry.
was gonna say like I thought you were gonna go and lead to like Penn State, but they still have that freshman. They have Al or whatever. What were you thinking?
I went down a slightly different route. I'm thinking Temple.
Oh, jeez.
He can play with players more his skill.
Jeez,
You know what I'm saying?
there goes the comma coordinator again. Here comes the beef. I'm totally gonna edit a poster of you on like a face-off between you and Kyle McCord or something.
It's unwarranted beef too. I pick a player and I just go after them the whole season. And unfortunately, McCord has had he's been the guy.
He's
It's
catching
unfortunate
strays.
for him. It's unfortunate he's being called out by some nerd in Tampa right now.
Very unfortunate.
But it's happening.
Will Rogers, he's projected to go to Washington. That'd be a great pickup for Washington.
Yep, I saw that.
Tyler Van
Yep.
Dyne, Mississippi State. That's an interesting one. Probably fit his scheme.
Just say his real last name, dude. Just say his last name.
Tyler Van Interception.
It's Dyke.
Oh,
Jesus.
gosh. Whoa. You don't have to insult me, bro. Jesus.
Where is he projected to go? Sorry.
Mississippi State. If they stick with the air raid, they'll probably fit the
Got it.
scheme, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Grayson McCall. Look at this. Projected UCF.
Oh.
Look at that.
Where?
UCF.
UCF. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's interesting.
That'll be a cool one.
You see, I would have thought Dylan Gabriel would go back to UCF. Why not?
Yeah, why not, dude? He should have stayed there, man.
Why
Why
not?
he stayed?
I think he'd be the first quarterback. He'd be the first quarterback to go leave his original school and then come back for one last swan song with them in his senior year. That would be cool because UCF is a good team. So if they have a decent quarterback, especially a dual threat with Gus Malzahn,
Yeah.
that could be interesting. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I could hope for something in life.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
You know me, man. You know me. I'm a hopeless romantic for these kind of things. I like fairy tale endings, and I think that'd be a good one.
Yeah. I wish he stayed at UCF. I don't know why he didn't stay. Well, he had a better opportunity with Oklahoma anyways. Definitely brought up his name more.
Yeah.
More star power there.
Mhm.
I'm just looking at the comments under the DeQuan Finn announcement that he's entering the portal. Some people are saying LSU. That'd be a good fit, right?
I can see that. Yeah.
That'd be a great one. There you go. And you're
What about Dante Moore?
Dante Moore, they're saying they here are the four contenders they said for Dante Moore. They said Ohio State, Michigan, Miami, and Oregon. Honestly, what's the chance Michigan gets a quarterback off the portal?
I don't know. It depends on if McCarthy's going. Is he leaving?
That's what it's starting to sound like. A lot of quarterbacks are like getting linked to Michigan. So I'm starting to think.
Okay, because I will say this. Dante Moore is from Michigan. So
Yeah.
that would be the most likely landing spot for him. But that's only if J.J. McCarthy is going to the draft or leaving. I don't know.
So yeah.
I don't think he's good enough for draft right now. I think he would benefit for one more year. He's young. He's like 20 years old. He would benefit for one more year in college starting. But if he wants to go get that bag in NFL, go for it. You got Dante Moore who would swoop right in easily.
Yeah, I think he'll probably get a bigger bag in college than he would in the NFL right now. So
I think so too. That's why I think he should stay at Michigan. But if Michigan says, hey man, we're going to go after Dante Moore, who's a true sophomore, and has all your skills, and probably is a little better, higher ceiling, we're going to go with him. You might as well jump in the portal. Then I could see McCarthy. Jesus.
Get his name right, man.
I could see him leaving. I keep thinking of McCaffrey. I don't know why.
He's not a McCaffrey.
But, yeah.
All right. Well, that's all I wanted to cover in the transfer portal. Anything else you want to talk about?
Of course, man. We got the Heisman show this weekend.
Heisman.
I want to hear your thoughts.
I think the Heisman winner is already known. Just from looking at the odds, they have Jaden McDaniels at a minus almost 2,000 to win the Heisman, which is insane.
Oh wow.
He put up the numbers. People say they bring up the argument of Lamar Jackson. I think he had 4 losses when he won the Heisman, but he put insane numbers up. So I'm not mad with Jaden McDaniels. He did play phenomenal, but again, he did play most games. He played more minutes in the game than the other 2 contenders. The other 2 contenders did blow out a lot of teams, so there was times where they got out early in the 4th quarter where Jaden McDaniels, like the way you like to say, he's stat padded. So, so that he statistically,
I think that's a pretty decent one.
yeah, he statistically did have one of the better college football season, but his name is I feel like his name is not big, so no one's hyping up. But he wasn't a big name like Lamar Jackson was when he won the Heisman, but he's putting his name up there. He's definitely climbing up the draft boards, so we'll see. Bo Nix and Penix, I don't think they did enough to stand out as Heisman, so I'm not mad with Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, man. I had this whole spiel about RG3 and Lamar Jackson, since they're the 2 most recent Heisman winners to not have a contending team but still win.
Yep.
And let me lay out some stats for you on how they stood out against their competition. You got RG3 had a total of 4,300 yards passing and 700 yards rushing. So a total of 5,000 yards with 47 total touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
Okay.
That's a crazy stat line.
Great stat line.
5,000 yards. You had Andrew Luck in second with 3,500 yards passing, 37 touchdown passes, which was the same as RG3, and 10 interceptions. Then, my favorite at the time, I remember this guy was a cheat code in NCAA, Monte Ball. Does that
Monte Ball.
Does that
Denver
name,
Broncos legend.
Yeah, it rings a bell, right?
Yeah.
He was a cheat code in NCAA, and he had 1,900 yards rushing with 33 touchdowns that year.
Okay.
So kind of Blake Corum vibes from this guy.
Blake Corum. Great name to bring up.
Yeah,
right
man.
now.
I mean, Michigan is number 1.
Yeah, maybe he
The
should have
running
got
back
more
has
love.
26. No. Blake Corum has 26 yards, 26 touchdowns with not even close to 1,900 yards rushing. I'd say he has 1,300 if I had to guess, because I don't have his stats up. And then with Lamar Jackson, I didn't write down the runner-ups because he ran away with it.
Yeah.
Funny enough, he had 3,500 yards passing, 1,500 yards rushing, 51 total touchdowns, and 9 interceptions.
Okay.
That was Lamar Jackson's stat line. And for Jaden Daniels, I did not write down his rushing touchdowns, I don't think.
I'll look him up.
But he had He had 3,500 or 3.8 thousand yards passing, and he had 1,100 yards rushing. So that's almost 5,000 yards total. So he's right around that threshold to win the Heisman based on those two comparisons that I had. So if I had to guess, he's a lock because he has 50 total touchdowns as well.
Yeah.
It sucks because I really like Michael Penix. I didn't know Michael Penix was as old as he was.
Yeah, it's a bit oldie.
He graduated in our class, man. So, he's old. That's all I'm saying. And he's from Tampa. He went to Tampa Bay Tech.
Tampa Bay Tech.
I didn't know that about him. That's pretty interesting. He went to Indiana out of high school, not like USF, because he was a 3-star recruit. Freaking asshole.
All right.
What a dick. You know what? Screw him. Give it to what his name is, Jaden Daniels. I don't care. You know what, Michael Penix, you pissed me off.
Okay. So Jaden McDaniels, is his name Jaden McDaniels had 1,134 rushing yards.
McDaniels.
Not McDaniels. Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels. You guys know what I meant. And 3,812 passing yards. So that like totals out to like. What is that? 5,000? Is that close to 5,000? A little less than 5,000?
Almost 5,000.
Almost 5,000.
Yeah, almost 5,000 total yards for the year.
Ryan 50 touchdowns. All right, 4 takeaways. Not bad. So that's Heisman level numbers, I would say. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to run away with it because I'm looking at Michael Penix. He has 4,200 yards passing with only 33 touchdown passes. I would have thought that'd be higher, if I'm honest.
Well,
and his rushing yards for the year, get this, negative 18 rushing yards on the year.
Do you think they consider knees? Do they take knees as consideration?
Yeah, they do, yeah. And I think sacks. I think sacks. In college football, your sacks go against you, I think.
Okay.
That's why he has negative 18 rushing yards but 3 touchdowns as well.
The hell, Penix.
I think it's something like that.
Big Penix energy right there.
So, I think it's going to go Jaden Daniels, Penix, and then Bo Nix third.
All right, yeah. You see that just because Penix won against Oregon. Good win. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, one last thing. You got a team you're rooting for in the college football playoffs?
I got to go with Washington.
Yeah?
I like Washington.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of,
Yeah,
talking
I like
about our
Penix.
preseason prediction. How many teams did you get right? You got one? 1 out of 4?
I should have had 2, but yeah, I had 1.
I got you.
I got unlucky.
Yeah, me too. I have 2 out of 4 right now, but I should have had 3 out of 4 if FSU made it.
Yeah, with FSU,
Yeah,
right?
and then
Yeah, but, FSU wouldn't have made it. Or you would have had 2, I would have had 2.
yeah,
That would have been the ideal circumstance, but you had to one-up me once again this year.
I would have had
Seems to be a
4 if
pattern.
Georgia made it. I had.
Oh, yeah, now we're playing the hypotheticals.
I didn't include Michigan for some reason. I should have included Michigan. Shoot.
I know. I don't know why we didn't pick a Big Ten school.
I know.
A Big Ten school to go into the
we thought they were gonna eat each other
to
up.
go into the playoff. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I was gonna pick Penn State regardless, but it would have been nice to have a Big Ten school in there because they're not gonna deny the Big Ten.
Yeah.
But overall, fun year, man. Fun year of football. Now we have the funnest of all, the bowl games.
Bowl games. Can't wait. We'll talk about bowl games next week. Yeah, we'll start with bowl games next
Hell
week.
yeah.
There we go.
Hell yeah. We're not picking any games, though. We're just going to give our thoughts.
All right.
Because we have a lot of money riding on
I
this.
got you. Just our thoughts. Gotcha. All right. With that.
Just our thoughts, not definitive picks, even though I'm probably going to pick the games.
I got you. All right, cool. So you're riding with Washington. I'm going to be riding with Texas.
Yes,
Give me
sir.
them Longhorns, baby. Give me Texas.
Huck 'em!
All right. Hook 'em, baby. Welcome.
Can I get your thoughts on USF? Are they gonna win?
Who they got? Syracuse?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one. USF are slight underdogs. Slight underdogs. But
Slight.
I like USF in this position for no reasonable reason. Just because you're a fan of UCF, I like him here. So, look at him, baby. Give me USF.
Go Bulls,
Go
baby.
Bulls, baby. Go Bulls. Right on. Charge on. All right. That concludes this episode of College Football. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching our videos all season long. All 5 of you guys. We appreciate y'all. Make sure to like the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, Rhett will personally give you a Heisman Trophy. So,
I was gonna say a kiss, but
yeah, or that. Whichever one you prefer. You know. If you swing that way,
a kiss on the
I
cheek.
got you. You know.
If you're 18, a kiss on the cheek for sure. Yes.
So, yeah, there you have it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next week with some bowl games. Later. Peace.
Woo!